yes. I'm feeling my face. That joint flawless, okay? Deuces, y'all. Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how I do my full flawless face for the summertime, and this is a bit different than what I do for my winter fall routine. I just don't really do cream contouring in the summertime because that's just way too heavy and ain't nobody got time for that. I sweat on my face a lot, so I really don't even wear makeup in the summer like that because it's just really too hot. So if you want to see how I get my flawless foundation face in the summer, just keep on watching. Bye. So hey guys, the first part of doing my face for the summertime is my brows. So I already probably have a video up about my brows, so I'll leave it in the description box, whatever goes up first, I don't know. But yeah, so my brows are already on, as you can see. They on fleek as per usual. And so what I do first is I like to make sure I have a good base, and what I do about my good base is wash my face, moisturize. First I tone, then I moisturize. And then after moisture, I like to go in with my MAC Fix Plus. And yes, I need more. I love this stuff. And I just like to do this just to give my face some extra moisture. I mean, I am oily combination, but I feel as though the MAC Fix Plus kind of like tells my skin you're really moisturized, so you don't need to produce those oils that you normally do. So I just let that dry. After I let that dry, I like to go in with my number 7 Beautifully Matte Makeup Base, all in my T-zone, and this just controls my oils a bit. Now I don't always go in with this during the summertime. Well, when I wear foundation during the summertime, it's just that I'm kind of trying to go for a more matte finish, and as you can see, that instantly like matted out my freaking forehead. Like, this stuff is amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. So you could purchase this at Target, and like I always say, everything will be in the description box. So yeah, just put some on my nose. I like to take my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser and just put that all over the rest of my face. And I just take about that much. I just kind of tap it in, erase some pores, really put it in under my eyes. And all the excess that's like just sitting on top of my skin, I just kind of rub that in. So after I'm done with that, and usually I do my eyeshadow first, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna do my face first. But I love doing my eyeshadow first because I can easily clean up the fallout if there is any. So anyway, I then go in with my MAC Studio Sculpt, and it has SPF 15, and it's in the color NW43. Now when I brought this knowing that I tan in the summer when I'm outside a lot, so I was this color, but now I think I'm kind of getting back to my winter color a little bit. So this is a little dark for me, but just bear with me. This is what the main foundation I use in the summertime if I'm wearing foundation. So I just put a bit on the back of my hand, maybe about that much, and I just take my finger and I kind of just dab it everywhere. I like to go in with my flat top kabuki brush, and it is by Sephora. I don't know if anybody's familiar with it, but it was a promotion going on for YouTube at the time, and it was like you get the brush free, you just have to pay for shipping. So I don't know, it's really comparable to the Sigma flat top kabuki brush. I forgot what it's, F40 I think, I don't remember, F80, I don't remember. So I had that too, I used that on clients. It's really similar. So I just take this and spray with a little MAC Fix Plus. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, whatever. And then I just stipple this into my skin. Now I prefer to stipple into my skin instead of doing swiping, because I feel like you're just rubbing the foundation in your face, like, and it's just sitting on top. I like to press it into my skin because it gives you more of a full coverage and more of a flawless finish. So I just stipple it all over. It definitely gives you better coverage than buffing it into your skin. That's what the term is. And if you don't put foundation like directly underneath your eyes, it's fine, because it kind of like prevents all the cakiness and all that stuff too. If you're somebody that doesn't like to cake up your makeup, and I don't like to cake up my makeup personally, and people that book me, they mainly book me because they see that I try to keep faces natural, keep the natural beauty. That's really what makeup is about, in my opinion, unless you're like doing a photo shoot or something. So just stipple this all in. Sorry guys, I had to get my fan because I started sweating on my face, and excuse that. This is why I don't wear makeup during the summertime. I sweat so easily, it's like no point for me. Anyway, so if you hear that sound, excuse it. It's my fan. I'm so sorry, but the show must go on. So I put a little bit more foundation on the back of my hand, like that, and I just dab it on to the parts where I think I need more coverage. Now sometimes I do go in with the concealer first before I actually put my foundation on, only to like cover maybe some dark marks that I have or something. But yeah, if I don't do that, I just go back with a little more foundation on those areas and just stipple it in. I always stipple in my foundation. No buffing over here, boo boo. We about that stipple life. Kind of bring it down to my neck a little bit. Next, I go in with concealer, and this is my all-time favorite concealer for my under eyes. Like, every time I try to go and buy another one, there's nothing there. So this is by Rimmel, and it's the Match Perfection concealer. It's 2-in-1. It's concealer and highlighter, and it's in the color 430 medium. It's like a yellow undertone with a hint of gold, I feel like. So I just put this right under my eye like that. And I love this concealer. Like, I use it in a lot of my videos if it wasn't obvious. And I just, you know, just put it on my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. I normally don't even usually do forehead. It's just like, if I just do it if I'm in the mood. I then take my beauty blender, and this is the Real Beauty Blender. It's just black. I spray a little Fix Plus on it if I feel like it, and it's already damp. And then I like to start off with, well, it doesn't really matter where I start, but I'm just going to start off with the nose. Then I go to the forehead. And then the chin. And I don't like to put a lot on the forehead, chin, or nose. Or even my under eye for that matter. Because it's summertime and ain't nobody got time for all that. So I just blend my under eye. And I bring it up to my temple. And sometimes I even use the back of my beauty blender and kind of tap the edges just to soften it a bit. Then do the other eye. I then like to just take a beauty sponge and my beauty blender. And so, oh yeah, I go in with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. Looks like that to set my under eye. And you can also use the Ben Nye banana powder, but I've been really liking this lately. Like, it doesn't leave that white cast when you take flash photos. So I like to just kind of like go in with my beauty blender again, make sure all the creases are out, and then go right in with my setting powder. And yes, I'm about to look crazy, y'all, but it's okay. The end result, I promise, is going to look real cute. And I just do the same thing for the other eye. After I'm done with that, I like to go in with my MAC Mineralized Skinfinish in the color Dark. And I just take a big powdered brush like that. It's just by BH Cosmetics, nothing fancy. Tap the excess off and then just set wherever I didn't set with the Buttercup setting powder. And I really like to focus on my smile lines because that tends to crease up on me sometimes. But if I set it real good with the powder, it doesn't. So I just set wherever I didn't with the Buttercup powder. And it's really not necessary for me to set the forehead because, like I said, we're going to go in with the contour color. Afterwards, I like to bronze up my face. And I really just started doing this when the summer began and I got my foundation for the summertime. So I go in with my Sephora powder brush and I go with my Studio Fix powder by MAC, and it's just the powder foundation and it's in the color NW48, and I just tap my brush in, tap the excess off, and just bronze up my face. Now this is not really contouring for me, in my opinion. This is just warming up the skin to bring some color back to the skin. And you just put it in the areas that you normally will contour. So for me, that would be my cheekbones, my forehead, and I don't like to put too much in, just blend it all out in the hairline. And the other night I actually contoured my jawline, so let's be crazy and do that too. Well, bronze, because I don't like to contour my jawline. My chin a little bit, chinny chin chin. So after I'm done with that process, blend out a little further. You can never blend too much, honey. You can't. So after I'm done that, I like to go in with my black Radiance pressed powder in the color Mocha, and it looks like that. And I also take my Sedona Lace FB05 brush, and I think they use this for contouring, and if it's not used for contouring, I don't care because there's no rules, and I use it for contouring. So I take this darker color, tap the excess off, and then really focus this in my cheekbones. Really blend it out. This is not sped up, by the way. This is real time. And I like my contour strong, as you can see. And I don't really need it. I just like it strong. Let me be. So I just do the same for the other side. Cheek, yeah, yes. And sometimes I even like to go even further when I feel like it's not sharp enough or not popping enough or something like that, or I need to clean it up a bit because it got a little messy during the process. I just go in with a little of the Sacha Buttercup Loose Powder. And I just put that right underneath my contour to clean it up a bit. And let that sit there. Let that cook. Let that bake, you know. What do I do next? Oh, I then go back to my Studio Fix powder and contour the nose. Yes, honey. You better slim that nose down, okay? Like to tap the excess off though, and I just have a light hand and just go down the bridge of my nose, and I like to really focus on this part right here because as you can see I got this little hump thing going on, and I just like to slim that down a bit. And as you can see, one part is already looking slim, honey. Go in a little more, tap the excess off, and just a light hand and bring it down the nose. And right there. So I just take my brush and rub it on a piece of paper towel, and then I further blend out the nose contour, hunty. The nose contour, yes, yes, honey. Blend your life away. You better blend. I'm crazy. Now that we look crazy, I'm going to take a big, fluffy, tapered looking brush. I think they call it a tulip brush, and it's by Sedona Lace, and it's the FB03 brush. And I just like to take all the excess powder off my face. You see this? This is Golden Goddess beauty stuff in a bottle. And we just about to spray our whole face with it. So spray. Whew, yes. And what that just did is, as you can already tell. Okay, let me stop playing. Alright, so what my MAC Fix Plus just did was just calm everything into my skin, just melt everything all together, just give me just that perfect flawless finish. That was my full foundation routine for the summer of 2015, and yeah, that's all I do. It's really simple, to be honest. I hope. Yeah. So that was it. I'm just gonna do the rest of my face off camera, and that will probably be a separate video as well. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends, share with your Google Plus, and leave your comments below. I already said that, sorry. Leave some requests below for me too, and everything will be in the description box. And I will see you guys in my next video.